Hello guys, welcome back to Satisap. But today we are going to be doing a bit different. Today we are going to be doing a podcast on mysteries of India. I hope. Alright, let's get started. Welcome to the Mysteries of India, the show where ancient legends, forgotten places, and unanswered questions come to life. I'm Satisap, aka Badrinath, and today we are going to be exploring three captivating stories from the Indian subcontinent. Each one filled with science, supernatural powers, something like that. Yeah. So let's begin our journey with ancient marvel right in the heart of Delhi. Alright. The famous Qutub Minar, just like steps away from Qutub Minar in Delhi, there stands like a tall, unassumed column made of iron. It just looks like an ancient artifact. But when we get closer to it, we'll realize that it's an iron pillar which has been stood over like 1600 years and has barely rusted. Yeah, bro. An iron pillar which has barely rusted, which has stood for over 1600 years. In a city known for its humidity, pollution, and changing climate, this pillar has defied corrosion. I don't know how that is scientifically possible, but this pillar is like 7 meters tall and weighs more than 6 tons. Historians believe it was crafted during the reign of Chandragupta II in the 4th century CE. But what really surprises scientists is not its size or age, it's how it was made. The iron is nearly poor, far more than modern construction steel. But here's the kicker. No one is exactly sure how the ancient Indian metalworkers achieved such purity without modern tools. Some metallurgists suggest a thin protective film of iron hydrogen phosphate formed naturally on the surface, keeping the rust at bay. But even the explanation doesn't fully answer how this technology existed at a time when the rest of the world was still experimenting basic metallurgy. Is it lost knowledge, advanced craftsmanship, or just one of nature's rare flukes? Whatever the truth, the iron pillar quietly reminds us how ancient India knew and how much we still have to learn. Here we come to segment 2. It's called Rupkund, the skeleton lake. It's like near Himalayas. Yeah. Now, when we head to the Himalayas, we see the both beauty and depth. Deep in Uttarakhand, nestled nearly 16,000 feet above the sea level, lies a glacial lake with a chilling secret. It's called Rupkund, but it's better known as Skeleton Lake. Every summer, when the snow melts, hundreds of human bones emerge from the ice. Skull fragments, femurs, even full skeletons, all lying silently beneath the surface. For decades, no one knew where they came from. Were they ancient warriors, victims of natural disaster, or part of a lost privilege? Then came the breakthrough. In recent years, scientists analyzed DNA samples and carbon dated the bone. What they found was even what they found were even more questions. There weren't just one group of people. There were two, separated by over 1,000 years in time. One group died around the ninth century, and the other, strangely, sometime in 1800. And even more puzzling is that most of the skulls have so similar injuries, massive fracture, that could have only have come from a bow. Local legend talks of royal party cursed by goddess Nanda Devi, who sent hail the size of cricket balls to stop them. And here's the twist. Modern forensics report think that the story might be true. They believe that the people at Rupkan were killed by a freak hailstorm, giant ice balls pelting down at high speed with no cover to protect them. But how did two different groups, centuries, end up in the same deadly spot? Coincidence, a cursed path, or a stranger still? Rupkan keeps its answer hidden beneath ice and gives us clue only in bones. Alright, let's just go towards the segment 3. Man, these things are like over the top. Alright. The singing pillars of Hampi. Our final mystery takes us to the south of our country. It is near Karnataka in the ruins of like Hampi. Yeah. Among its many wonders lies the Vittala temple, a grand structure dedicated to Lord Vishnu. But it's just not the carvings or the towering gopuram that draw the travelers. It's the music hidden inside the stone. Yeah, you heard that right. Inside one of the temple's halls are a set of stone pillars, and when gently struck, they produce like musical notes, like actual tones, like a xylophone made of granite. Each pillar is carved from a single block of stone and yet emits a different tone note. They're, they're turned, they're harmonious, and they're baffling. How did artisans 500 years ago design and carve these pillars so precisely without modern instruments or sound analysis tools? Engineers and historians have studied the pillars extensively. Some suggest that they were part of an acoustic experiment. Some others believe they were used in ritual music performances during temple ceremonies. Whatever their purpose, one thing is similar. One thing is clear. This wasn't an accident. These pillars were built to sing. But today, the music is fading. Due to concerns about damage, visitors are no longer allowed to strike the pillars. So, the mystery remains. Not just how they work, but the minds of behind them, who understood sound well enough to carve it into a stone. Let's wrap it up. India is a land layer with time. Its soil holds empire, its forest holds legend, and its stones sometimes sing. The mysteries we explore today, the iron pillar, the skeletons of Rupkan, and the singing stones of Hampi, aren't just a tale from the past. They are reminders that not everything can be explained, not yet. And maybe, just maybe, that's a good thing. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Mysteries of India. If you have enjoyed the journey, make sure to subscribe and leave a review. New episodes drop every week or fortnight. and we have so much more to uncover together. Thank you. Until next time, take care, yes, and don't